It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Heavy rain and flash flooding threats continue for the southern plains into the central and mid-Atlantic, while southern California and the desert southwest face more heavy rains into the weekend. Record warmth will persist along the Gulf Coast and southeast. Arctic air remains absent across the lower 48. Closer to home, dry and near seasonal. Another storm system brings showers and high elevation snow tomorrow night into Sunday, then fair seasonable weather returns for the week and for Thanksgiving. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is roadblock information for Friday, 21 November. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 54, Highway 70, Highway 380, Las Cruces Gate, El Paso Gate, and Nike Avenue will remain open for this period. There are no internal roadblocks scheduled for Friday.
The Otero County Sheriff's Department have arrested 31-year-old Matthew Weems after deputies found a woman dead during a welfare check. Investigators say evidence points to foul play. It's the latest in a troubling trend of violent crime, raising questions about local leadership and public safety. Authorities insist that there's no broader threat, and they're urging anyone with information to please come forward. A planned public meeting on a proposed land swap between the New Mexico State Land Office and the Mescalero Apache tribe has been postponed in order to find a larger space after a packed November 7th meeting. No decisions have yet been made. The Land Office is reviewing the proposal to return ancestral lands near Las Cruces to the tribe while acquiring other lands for state use. Here's a chance to spread real holiday warmth. Alamo Ford and the Alamogordo Mustang Club are hosting a coat drive tonight from 6 until 8 at 1500 South White Sands. Donate new coats to support the Tiger Care Center. Local folks helping local families. That's the way it should be. Heads up, Alamogordo. City crews will be installing new water valves on Mountain View Avenue between Washington and Madison on Monday from 7 until 4. Neighbors may see low water pressure, discoloration, or maybe even a brief shutoff. Crews say they'll be working quickly to get everything back to normal as fast as possible. Join the Alamogordo Chamber of Commerce and the city on Monday at noon for the Gateway Freedom Monument ribbon cutting at US 70 and US 54. Check out the restored F-Ford fighter jet, brought back to glory by local volunteers and Holloman's 49th Wing through Project Rise, honoring American service and community pride. Christmas tree permits are now available. You can get them from the Lincoln National Forest, just $10. This way you and your family can cut down your own tree while helping reduce dangerous overgrowth. Permits are available online through December 31st or in person through Christmas Eve. Fourth graders with an Every Kid Outdoors pass get a free tree. You should expect some service fees on top of this. A simple local way to help support the healthy forest. The Alamogordo Fire Department wishes you a happy, safe Thanksgiving. Enjoy the food, the family, the fun, but remember to stay fire safe and protect what matters most.
This Thanksgiving, don't let a deep-fried turkey turn into disaster. Each year, more than 1,000 fires are caused by turkey fryers, most due to improper use. The biggest dangers? Overheating oil, overfilling the pot, or dropping in a frozen turkey. If you're frying, do it outdoors, on a flat surface, at least 10 feet from your home. Never use a fryer in a garage, on a wooden deck, or near anything flammable. Make sure your turkey is completely thawed and dry, and never overfill the pot. Measure with water first, then dry it out before adding oil. Keep a fire extinguisher nearby. Never use water on a grease fire. Keep kids and pets away, and never leave the fryer unattended. Want a crispy skin without the risk? Consider an oilless infrared fryer. This year, protect your home. Fry smart, stay safe.
Timberon is spreading holiday cheer with a toy drive for children in the mountain communities. Donate today and help make this Christmas season bright for kids.
Hello all. This is Terry Ratley with the Timberon Neighborhood Watch. Christmas is just around the corner and the elves are working hard to get all the kids in our communities Christmas presents. Currently we have collection boxes in Mayo, the general store, Weed at the post office, and in Timberon at the Busy Bee General Store, the Mountain Market, Connie's Deli, High Country Lounge, and the TWSD offices. If you can, please drop off new unwrapped toys. We are in the process of signing up all the kids. Please email timberonnw@gmail.com. We need parents' names, kids' names, ages, and what community you live in. Santa will be at the annual Christmas party to hand out all the toys December 20th. Everyone is invited to have dinner with us. All we ask is if you are able to bring your favorite side dish to share. We will need volunteers on December 13th and December 14th to help wrap all the toys. Refreshments will be served. Let's make a Christmas memory for all our kids.
Well, today is Friday. That means we get a cat chat from Kitty City.
Hi, this is Kathy Denton with Kitty City, and welcome to this week's edition of Cat Chat. With Thanksgiving only a few days away, we at Kitty City can't let the season of giving thanks go by without offering our own thanks to the many people and organizations who have helped to make Kitty City the success that it is. We are grateful to those folks who stopped by the adoption building with donations of cat food, treats, toys, bedding, blankets, towels, and cleaning supplies. We are also thankful for the monetary donations which assist Kitty City in providing critical vet services and in purchasing the medical supplies necessary for the good health and well-being of our kitties. We know every donation is given from the heart, and it is so appreciated. Thank you to our dedicated workers who show up every morning, 365 days a year, to see to the needs of all the kitties. A huge thanks to our volunteers who assist with the daily duties such as feeding, providing fresh water, sifting and cleaning litter boxes, brushing cat trees, washing blankets, and sweeping. Other volunteers assist with socializing the kitties, brushing them, holding and cuddling them, and playing with them. These equally important functions play a huge role in ensuring happy, well-adjusted cats and kittens. And we can't say enough about our generous fosters. And so many people have contacted us this past year wanting to foster. Fosters are mostly needed for pregnant kitties, mamas and their babies, and even motherless kittens that require bottle feeding. These fosters take on a lot of responsibility when they agree to foster a cat or a mama. They willingly give their time, patience, and love to cats and kittens they take in. Sometimes this can be a 2-month commitment or longer. Every one of our wonderful fosters has Kitty City's heartfelt gratitude. Finally, thank you to everyone who has adopted through Kitty City. Not only are we grateful to you, our adopters, but the kitties are most grateful for being given a loving, forever home. To put it simply, Kitty City would not be able to operate and maintain our rescue and adoption center if it were not for the generosity of everyone involved, and I mean everyone. I'll be back next week to introduce you to some of the Kitty City's very recent arrivals. Wishing you from Kitty City a very happy Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, Saturday, November 22, please come by the White Sands Mall and join us for our Kitty City adoption event, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We will have kittens and teenagers and adult cats ready for their forever home. Alamogordo Animal Control also has puppies and dogs at the adoption event. All of these animals will be forever thankful for their forever family. Kitty City will have their first annual Christmas giving tree at the mall near the main entrance of the Pizza 9. Stop by the mall and select a kitty tag off of the tree and donate to Kitty City from the suggestions on the tag. Donation suggestions are cans of wet food, small or large bags of dry cat food, pelletized bedding from Tractor Supply, toys, and of course any monetary donations are always welcome. The Kitty City Christmas Giving Tree will be accepting donations from November 22nd through January 3rd, 2026. Thank you to everyone in advance for your generosity and your caring. This has been Kathy Denton with this week's edition of Cat Chat. I'll be talking with you next week from Kitty City. Kitty City and you. No one loves them better.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
The Donna Ana County Sheriff's Department is investigating the homicide of Joseph Omar Ruiz, found dead in the desert near Dripping Springs Road on June 5th. Authorities are asking anyone with information to please report it. Edgar Omar Martinez of Anthony was sentenced to over 21 years in prison for trafficking 1.5 kilograms of fentanyl. He was caught back in March with 17,000 pills. He pled guilty to possession and conspiracy charges. The FBI investigation led to this conviction. New Mexico Secretary of State Maggie Toulouse Oliver is under fire again, this time for joining other Democrat secretaries of state in fighting federal efforts to verify voter rolls. The Trump administration wants to ensure that only U.S. citizens are voting, but Maggie is pushing back. Why? McKinley County's embattled District Attorney Bernadine Martin is finally ceding control after months of outrage over criminals walking free. State lawmakers defunded her office, and now San Juan County DA Jack Fortner is stepping in with prosecutors to revive hundreds of neglected cases. He spoke with KRQE.
She basically had no option but to sign the memorandum of understanding so that we could come in and pay her employees, work with her employees, work with law enforcement, and see that cases get prosecuted here in McKinley County.
The Attorney General warns the damage may take years to fix as the state Supreme Court weighs removing Martin from office. Bernalillo County's Democrat-led commission has approved a sweeping sanctuary-style ordinance that blocks ICE from enforcing the law near schools, hospitals, and businesses, even against criminal illegal aliens. Critics warn the county is risking federal funding, undermining public safety, and creating safe zones where dangerous offenders can hide. Central in Albuquerque has been awarded the most or second most dangerous street in the entire nation. And it sounds like Bernalillo County is making it so even more criminals can run free. Christopher Baca is the co-owner of Simply Fresh in Las Cruces. He spent 3 nights sleeping outside in order to raise awareness for homelessness, inspired by his parents' philanthropy and other local leaders. He appeared on KRWG.
I recognize such a big problem here in the community, especially being downtown. You start to build a relationship with some of these people, and it just really tugs at your heartstrings when you see them without.
Despite cold rain soaking his tent, Baca says it's about empathy and serving the community. He urges residents to donate and get involved through mid-December. I don't know, maybe I'm just cynical, but this sounds like a publicity stunt. The man owns a restaurant. You think maybe he could have, fed these people? An emotional milestone for 8-year-old Hunter Rael of Valencia County. He's received a new heart after a 3-year battle with Kawasaki's disease. Anna Moya is his mother. She spoke with KOAT.
They called us Tuesday about 11 o'clock in the morning and said, "Hey, where are you guys at?" And we're like, "Well, we're already home." And they're like, "Well, you need to come back. We found Hunter a heart and it's go time."
So his family rushed him back to Colorado for that transplant surgery. And while he's recovering on a ECMO machine, doctors say things are looking good. Hunter's family thanks everyone for the prayers and support as he continues to heal. Sheriff Kim Stu Clear Lake. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
2 games for New Mexico football today, nothing nearby. 2 games for New Mexico basketball today, but nothing nearby. 5 games for New Mexico girls basketball tomorrow, including Cliff at Cloudcroft and Goddard at Deming. Well, today's Friday. Let's see where the fish are biting.
Hey, everyone. Christy Lepis here on Crazy Radio with your weekly fishing report. Let's see where the fish are biting. At Alto Lake, largemouth bass were slow to fare on jackhammer chatterbaits, while Bill Evans Lake offered fair to good catfish action on natural trout bait and good bass fishing on crawdads. Over at Blue Hole Park Pond, trout were slow to fare on whopper ploppers, but Bonito Lake had good trout action using garlic power bait. Brantley Lake had fair to good largemouth bass on plastic crawdads, and Chaparral Park Lake served up fair to good catfish on corn. Out at Elephant Butte Lake, catfish were slow to fare on carp and shad cutbait, while crappie were good on white grubs. Grindstone Reservoir was outstanding for trout using green leeches and red or purple squirmy worms. This week, Carrizozo Recreation Lake and Grindstone Reservoir were stocked with fresh fish. And our catch of the week is, drumroll please, 6-year-old Mateo Baca, who reeled in 5 trout at Seven Springs Brood Pond. Congratulations, Mateo! That's it for this week's fishing report. Join us next week as we tell you all the hot spots and what they're biting on. For Crazy Radio, I'm Christy Lepis, reminding you to get out there and take your family fishing.
Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies. Mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in the basin, 58. Low tonight of 39. High tomorrow, 65 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today, mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 42. Low tonight of 26. High tomorrow, 47 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Friday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. Enjoy your weekend.